And welcome to the super fun, awesome, happy time pedal show. My name is Gabor.
Hey, welcome along. I'm Alex. Going to check out Creation Audio Lab's Holy Fire 9 today.
9? Yes.
It's kind of like a boosty distortion overdrive thingy in some serious steel housing.
Yes.
If you can check out some sounds, if you could hit like and subscribe on the channel, give us a thumbs up, ding the bell, all that stuff down below.
That would be dandy.
Comments and questions in the section underneath this video. And
yes,
please check out our Instagram, Facebook, and podcast.
What he said.
If you've got the time.
Yes.
And willpower.
Yes.
So, I'm going to check this out. This came from our friend Kang in Sydney, who's a distributor.
Jesus4.
And he works for Jesus4. Yep. And so thanks very much for shooting this up to us.
Yes, yes. Thank you, Kang. Hope you're all right in Sydney with all the lockdowns at the moment.
Do you want to give us the overview of the box in front of us?
Okay, so it's the Holy Fire 9. There used to be a Holy Fire, the original version, which was, I think, 48 volt. Like, it was a full-on high voltage kind of thing. This is the 9 volt version of it. So basically, I think the idea is behind it. You can use it as a clean boost. I think 13 dB, I think, off the top of my head. If not, it'll say something different down the bottom here, of clean boost. Then you have an overdrive circuit in it, which is, it's their own kind of tube emulation kind of overdrive kind of circuit, or like an amp kind of in a box sounding kind of circuit. And then you have a distortion circuit, which is like a hard clipping circuit that you can run into all of that as well. And then you have a high cut on top of it. So I think it's meant to be like a super versatile, all-in-one, very amp-like overdrive distortion thing.
I know the term amp-like is thrown around a lot, but we're going to demo this, see what you guys think.
Yeah, let us know what your thoughts are in the comments below.
Now, the setup today is a Mostronics amp switcher in a Cherry Tone OTS Mini 20, set clean.
With the racing stripe down there.
And that's going into a 2 notes Torpedo Captor X with our
Go on, Jason.
Clean IR setting.
Beautiful. All right.
So.
Do you want to start or do you want me to start?
Clean time.
Clean time? Me start? You start? You start.
Okay.
And Alex, what kind of guitar is it that you're playing there?
What? Sire S7.
And actually, Jesus4 is trying to distributor for them as well, so. The one thing that's kind of cool, that I find kind of cool about this, is it's an interactive LED in there.
Yeah.
So it kind of goes along with your playing. So in the manual it says, if you turn the high cut all the way up, distortion, overdrive all the way down. So, I mean, just to actually quickly the knobs. Gain, overdrive, distortion, and a high cut, and on-off switch. It's an interesting enclosure. That's not written on there. That's like holes in there. Right?
Yeah, it's
that's not like printed on there. It's
laser cut
like
or something.
Cut in there, and you can see the LED through later on. So check out the LED. But so they said around, if you put it around 2 o'clock ish, the gain, that all the way up and those all the way down, it's meant to be, you're meant to not hear any difference. So let's see what that does. Close anyway. So I mean,
pretty
give or take. So let's just start off. Let's just use clean boost. Let's just see what that sounds like. It's a clean boost. Okay, now let's add some overdrive to it. So let's go back to roughly where it was before and start turning the overdrive up. And it's quite a thick, sort of nice overdrive that comes out of it.
Thick's a good word.
Yeah. So let's do that. So it's quite a subtle high cut.
Yeah.
But it's really just like super top end presence kind of stuff.
Glassiness.
Yeah. So let's turn it down a little bit because on a single coils. Okay, let's crank that a bit more.
Cool.
Okay, so now let's turn that off again. Now let's go for the distortion, right? So let's just check out. So this is without the overdrive, just a clean sort of sound. Let's turn it all the way up again, and let's just add the hard clipping distortion circuit to it. Okay, now let's add that. Let's turn it overdrive back up to roughly sort of somewhere where it may work for you. More or less?
Yeah, it's good. It's
good, about there?
Overdrive-ish.
Okay, and then let's add some of the hard clipping into that. And when you do that, you can see the fire.
Yes.
It kind of looks like fire because you've got a red LED, and then when you start sort of turning both up, and depending on your playing, it kind of goes orange, and it kind of looks like fire.
Ready? Do you want to go on your blue machine?
Sure. Okay, so P90, much higher output pickups. This is Fano Omnis MG6, which is killer and clean. It sounds like this. And same settings that Alex had before.
This is something I don't really think about that much, but it probably should think about it. I really like the transients of that overdrive circuit. They cut through, like they're kind of punchy.
Well, I mean, I think the whole idea behind it is to get something that has that kind of amp vibe to it. And a lot of times one of the things you're missing, I guess, with distortion pedal, overdrive pedals, a lot of the transients you get in an amp. I mean, that's maybe where a lot of the differences are. Some of the differences are. So there are...
It's very quick overdrive.
Yes. Yeah.
Like a ninja.
It's not, to me, this is more like, if you're talking about amp-like, it reminds me of like a small combo amp, and you turn it up, and the drive is when it gets to that point where it sort of blows out, and it's not an articulate, that kind of stuff. It's that kind of, it has a kind of blown-up vibe to it that is a different sort of thing. Different kind of desired sort of thing.
Yeah. So this is a distortion circuit. It's blended up.
Okay. has that growl of an amp. Sorry?
Yeah, and it's cool having the two circuits to blend because how much weight and thickness you want from the overdrive into the distortion.
Yeah,
cool.
Do you want to do
Sure.
T-style?
Tomkins Telly. I was having it play just when we were setting up, and it kind of does that southern rock thing really well.
It's meant to be quite volume, rolling backy kind of good.
There's a T-shirt right there.
Yeah. It's almost a fuzz.
Totes, yeah.
With everything up.
It's blown out, it's cool, hey?
Yeah, that does sound pretty cool.
I'm not sure if it comes from the pedal or the amp, but when you crank that, the G gainy, whatever that is.
Gain.
The
G for gain.
G for gain.
Yes.
It has this compression to it. I'm not sure if it's from the pedal or the amp. But,
Well, there's a lot of talk in the manual about compression.
Right.
That there's the pedal gives you a lot of compression, which is especially the hard clip. Well, both circuits give you a lot of compression, and that's why they give you extra volume to kind of make up for that compression that you get. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, what he said.
That's what I said. It works so well with the rolling off the volume. Yeah. Should we do humbuckers?
Yeah.
So this is my 1978 Greco, most likely EG500. There's a video for that here. It was sort of a Bitzer guitar, you know, where I bought bits and pieces and put it back together. And this has got some, I really, really dig them actually, some Fishman Fluence classic humbuckers in it, which I really like the sound of. Big thank you to Fishman and Ken Susie for sending them to us. And clean, once I switch to me, on the bridge pickup, it sounds like this. And a mini flat tuning as well, just for a bit extra
classic
kazungas. It's a cool sound. I mean, it's not... Just being honest, it's not the kind of sound I would usually go for.
Sure.
Because I'm usually not that into that kind of blown out sound. I'm more into like a more articulate thing. But in saying that, I really dig it.
It is fun. Yeah.
It's a good sound. It's push it a bit more. So they're sort of now kind of more, they're meant to be kind of somewhat vintage correct PAF style humbuckers. When you pull that thing out, it's meant to be sort of angry PAFs. Like JB style PAFs. So okay, let's go from there. I like it better and less pushed, but
It
sounds good.
Super blown out.
Well, let's try it on here as well. Let's try it I never do that personally, but turn the volume down. So I'm on a neck now. Works quite well. Let's do some delay.
Sure.
Which is an Ibanez AD150 delay. Now you can see the whole one here. There you go. Because usually you could only see a bit of it. Yeah. Out as planned, but I never do the volume thing on the guitar.
Yeah.
I'm a pretty much always everything on full guy.
Sure.
But it works really well.
Interesting. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Let us know below. Yeah, it's cool. It's like its own thing here. I don't think I've played anything like it.
No, it's quite a unique. It's quite a unique looking pedal, and it's quite a unique sounding pedal. And I think in that it is a clean boost, overdrive, and distortion in one. Really super simple with 3 knobs. Yep. I think that's something that I haven't really come across either. I mean, if you have, let me know in the comments below. But I think it's really cool. I like it.
Fun. Thanks for hanging. Like I said, leave comments, questions below, and
yes.
Please check out our socials and podcast in the links below the video.
Yes. Big thank you to Kang and all the guys and girls at GSUS4 in Sydney for sending this to us, and Creations Audio Labs as well.
Thanks. See you soon.